Ivan, you're too late for class. I'm sorry. Your class was on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Little Ninjas is 3:30 to 4. On Mondays and Wednesdays, it is 4 to 4:30. Okay? I'm about to start our level 2 class, but if you'd like to stick around and do a little bit of our level 2 warm up, it's a little bit more advanced, but if you'd like to try it, you are more than welcome to. All right. I love seeing people just get stretching in their areas, getting ready, waiting for class. If you guys have something in your mouths as class starts, like gum or a piece of candy, I would really appreciate you guys spitting that out, because just like classes at the karate school, you could possibly choke on it, and we don't want that to happen. All right, level 2, let's get started. Everybody come to attention. Style, courtesy, and position. Student creed. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And loud and proud, what's your goal? Black belt excellence, ma'am. Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Starting in place. Run, 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 run. Hands out, feet together. 20 black belt jumping jacks. Ready, go. Come on, guys. Fun jumping jacks. Keep going. 20 of them. There we go. Oh, Matthew, those are some pretty good looking jumping jacks. Oh, Ethan, even better. All right. Pretty fast there. All right, we're going to do 5 more jumping jacks. I just want to make sure we focus on some details of jumping jacks. When we do jumping jacks, our feet go out as we clap, but then our feet come together as we do our slap. So make sure they go out and back together instead of just constantly jumping like this. I just see it around sometimes, so I just want to make sure that detail gets done. Let's do 5 more. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done, ma'am. All right, guys, and push-up position. Yes, ma'am. 10 black belt push-ups. Ready, go. Ethan, you already worked yourself out of your belt. Oh, my goodness. We're only 2 minutes into class. Make sure your tummy goes up. There you go, Miss Aria. Nice straight back. Nice work. When you're done, run. All right, when you're done with your 10, go ahead and run. All right, guys, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do shoulder touches. So if you don't know what shoulder touches are, go ahead and watch for a moment. You're gonna be down in push-up position. You're gonna touch one shoulder, then you're gonna touch the other shoulder. You're just gonna keep switching back and forth. We're gonna do that for 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Yes, just like that, Ethan, but on the ground. All right, everybody push-up position, yes, ma'am. And get ready, get set, and go. Alternating, touching your shoulders, working on those tummy muscles. Keep going, guys, keep going. Finish strong, finish strong. And time. Everybody go ahead and stand up. Yes, ma'am. All right, start running in place. Yes, ma'am. Set to left, ayah. All right. Let me see 10 alternating back punches. Now remember, back punches, backhand, twist through, eyes on your target. 1, 1, 2, 2, all the way to 10. Ready and go. I didn't just do your best interpretation. So one punch and then the other side. There you go. Thank you, Matthew. When you're done, you run. Remembering always, even though we're not in the karate school, when you're done, you run. Unless I specifically say not to, but I haven't said that. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. All right, guys, the next thing we're gonna do, we're all gonna sit on our butts. We're gonna make a V with our body. Our feet and our shoulders are all gonna be off the ground. It's only gonna be our butt on the ground. And for 15 seconds, we're gonna cross our body and just do punches, keeping our feet and backs off the ground. All right, ready and go. Keep going, guys, keep going. Keep those feet off the ground, keep those feet off the ground. Matthew, nice and strong, nice work. Now just try to extend your hands just a little bit more, Matthew. Straight those elbows. And time, guys, go ahead and stand up, yes ma'am. Start running in place, go, 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 go. Set to left, ayah. All right, let me see 10 alternating side kicks. 10 alternating side kicks. Remember, chamber tied into your belly, push it out, bring it back, set it down, then the other side, belly out, back, and down. Your form today has side kicks in it, so you want to really focus on that form. Ready and go. There you go, running in place, guys. When you're done, make sure you guys are running. All right, remember to re-chamber. Ethan, those are great looking side kicks, and you have the re-chamber. Nice work. Hi, Ruben, run in place. Good to see you. All right, guys, and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Still running in place, guys, still running in place. And set to left, ayah. Let me see 10 alternating round kicks. 10 alternating round kicks. Remember the round kicks are your knee points, your toes, and your knee. Knee, toes, knee. Yes, ma'am? All right, ready and go. 10 alternating round kicks. Round kicks, Ruben. Front leg, alternating. No, front leg. That's back leg. Ruben. Front leg, alternating. There you go. Make sure you guys are getting them right. I don't care how fast you get through them, but I want you to do your best to get the form right. The technique. All right, running in place when you're done, running in place when you are done. All right, guys, and jump. 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 Down. 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 Jump. Jump. Feet together, hands above your head. Reach for your toes. All right, guys, count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Feet to stroke width apart. Reach for the middle. Count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. And walk your hands over to your left leg. And over to your right leg. And back to the middle. And left leg. And right leg. Middle. Left leg. Other left, Ethan. There you go. Right leg. Middle. Left. Right. Middle. And slide into the split. Slide into the split. Yeah. Ivan, just do your best. This is definitely a higher level skill. I don't typically ask this of our little ninja class. But I hope you're at least having fun with our warm up. All right, guys, toes up. Make sure your toes are out. And sit back. Yes, ma'am. Reaching for the middle. All right, all of my students who are new to level 2, remember, in addition to making sure you are working on the worksheet for visualization, please make sure you're also memorizing the definition for visualization as well. That definition is the very top piece that says winning black belt, or it starts with winning black belts. Yes, ma'am? All right, guys, make sure you guys are reaching into the middle. This week, we are talking about the mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imaged. So the mind does not know the difference between what is real and what you imagine in your head. So if you guys close your eyes right now and see yourself, maybe this belt, maybe your next belt in the full splits, or if you're already in the full splits, maybe it's in the front splits. Picture yourself. How does it feel? How does it sound? How does the carpet feel on your face as you practice the full splits? Or maybe it's not carpet. Maybe it's a rough floor. How does it feel on your hands? What does it sound like? I know it's weird, but if you try to imagine all these different pieces in your visualization, you're making a vivid, more clear picture for your brain, and you're going to trick your brain into thinking that's reality, and that's what you want to do. Go ahead and take your hands, put them behind your butt, push yourself forward, further into your a little bit further into your splits, and lean forward again. All right. You should still feel this stretch as you guys do this. When you push yourself forward, one foot should stay exactly where it's at. The other foot is the one that slides out. All right, guys. So last weekend, I was watching American Ninja Warrior. Some of you may have already heard this story, and some of you guys may have already seen it. Who's seen American Ninja Warrior? Give me a hands up if you have watched some of American Ninja Warrior. Some of us, not all of us. That's okay. So American Ninja Warrior, they do some really cool things, and it's not many people who are able to ring the buzzer, and even less who make the fastest time on the course. There was a 15-year-old competing with a bunch of adults, and he set the fastest time. And he rang the buzzer to say, oh, whoa. When he was asked if he saw, when he was a kid first watching the show, if he ever saw himself ringing that buzzer and setting the fast time at the age of 15, he said every day. That means that he used visualization, and every day he pictured himself where he wanted to be. So Matthew, seeing those things on your visualization poster that you've made, wake up in the morning and you picture yourself in those positions. I'm assuming you're going to be driving some of those monster trucks, right? Yes, there you go. So picture yourself in the driver's seat. What does it feel like? What does it sound like? Does the crowd go, woo? Or maybe they call the name of your truck. I don't know. I haven't been to a monster race. You'll have to tell me when I see you again. All right, guys. One more time. Put your hands behind your butt. Push yourself forward. And lean forward again. Remember, all of this talking, guys, we're still stretching during this. I hope you guys are also remembering. want you all this last time, close your eyes. Picture yourself earning your black belt, getting that black belt with your name embroidered on it. What does it feel like? What does the sound, what does the crowd sound like around you? Are you getting a bunch of hugs? Are you getting a whole bunch of high fives? Is everybody smiling around you? Everybody cheering you on as you perform at the extravaganza? Those are just some of the things you have the opportunity to do when you earn that first degree black belt. What does it feel like to perform? What does it feel like to earn that black belt? Picture that in your head. And I challenge you guys to make sure you picture that every day. Because just like that kid on American Ninja Warrior, Flyboy, that was his name, Flyboy. Just like Flyboy pictured every day, him ringing that buzzer, he pictured himself every day. You guys will earn your black belt. You just got to keep putting in that work. Go ahead and sit up. Bring your legs in for a butterfly stretch. Push yourself. Try to put your chest to your toes. Sit up. Bring your knees together. Stand up. Hip circles. It's good to see you. I think your camera likes to turn off, Miss Aria. And away. All right, Ivan, we are now going to start getting into the level 2 curriculum. You're more than welcome to try to watch like you would at the karate school. Everybody prepare for Yoguk. As far as you're able to go, Yoguk. And begin. Holding that last move wherever you guys are at. And Ruben, I'm going to freeze you right there. That's actually how far we're going to learn to today. I know you already learned the form, so I'm glad that this will be a good review for you. Everybody reset, yes ma'am. Prepare for Yoguk. All right, everybody come to attention. Keep your hands to yourself just like you would in the classroom. There's nothing right around you to be touching, so you should make sure you keep your hands to yourself. Yes, ma'am? All right, everybody guys, prepare for Yoguk. Yoguk, man, nice and strong. Oh, man, I saw some less confident Yoguks. I need to see confident Yoguks. Everybody come to attention. Nice and confident, nice and strong. Prepare for Yoguk. All right, ready on 1, slow punch. 2, fast punch. Everybody reset real fast. So Ethan, we taught this last week. I'm going to try to quickly remind you. I'll give you the quick details, but unfortunately we're going to have to keep moving on to how far we got to learn today. Yes, ma'am? Okay. I recommend trying to look at the videos online on the Facebook, or not on the Facebook page. There's no videos on the YouTube page and on Mile High Karate app. Are you prepared for Yoguk? All right, you're going to move one leg, you're going to step out. You're going to move your left leg into a horse stance. You're going to slow hui punch with your left arm. It's just going to be a real slow punch. And then 2 fast punches. Step together, step out into another horse stance. You're just moving sideways. 1 slow punch. 2 fast punches. There you go. You're going to shift your stance to the right into a front stance to the corner. You're going to the front right corner. You're going to do an outer block. Back leg front kick. Land in the front stance, still towards the corner. Front punch, back punch. There you go. Now your front leg. Your left leg is going to pick up and you're going to move towards the left corner. Outer block. Let me see those strong outer blocks. Holding that move. Matthew, I want you to turn to the left corner towards the front. So kind of towards the camera, but a little bit to the side. There you go, that's better. And back leg front kick. Land, front punch, back punch. That's as far as we learned last week. Everybody reset? Prepare for Yoguk. And show me up to that point. Begin. All right. Holding those last moves. All right. Your next move, your front foot is going to pick up again, your right foot. You're going to move it so you're now facing the camera, but you're going to leave your hand out there. You're going to leave your punching hand out there. All right. You're going to scrape. So you're just going to scrape that punch. 1 scrape. 2 scrape. Punch. Keep your feet where they are. There we go. Everybody reset, yes ma'am? Prepare for Yoguk. And up to that point now, begin. All right, we get to do that again now. You just step forward, but you leave your hand out there. So now your left leg is in front. Ethan, put your feet for me. There you go. So when you step forward, I want you guys to make sure if I say step forward, you step all the way forward as if you're walking. Yes, ma'am? All right, there you go. So leave that hand out there this time. So now your right hand's out there. Scrape that hand. Scrape it again. And punch again. There we go. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Yoguk. And begin. Reset, prepare for Yoguk. All right, this time without me making any sound effects. And oh my goodness, I think I said prepare for Yoguk. I see some of us holding our hands over here, some of us playing with our belts. If we prepare for a form, we show that focus and concentration. Yes, ma'am. As soon as we prepare for a form, it's as if we're holding attention because we're just waiting for your instructor to say go. So showing that focus, that discipline, holding your body still. Everybody come to attention. Not moving, not talking to anybody around you. It's as if you're on the karate floor. And prepare for Yoguk. And oh, those are some strong prepares. Nice work. I see us holding them. Nice. I love not seeing any of those fidgets. And begin. Ruben, I can't see that last move that you're holding. Is it a punch? Oh, it's just above the camera. Okay, cool. It looks like you were holding on to the camera. All right, guys. And reset. Prepare for Yoguk. And begin. Go ahead, Aria. Holding that last move, guys. All right, so you guys should be at that second scrape where your right hand is out and so is your right foot. I'm sorry, your left hand. Your left hand. Ethan, you had it right. There you go. I just said it wrong. Your left hand is out, so is your left leg. All right, the next move is going to be your yell. You're going to step forward and punch. Aya. There we go. Your next move, you're going to pull. You're going to kind of punch your hand, pull yourself up towards the front. You're going to do your little teacup. This is what your teacup looks like. Do your little teacup. Set towards the camera. Side kick towards the camera. Land into a front stance. Your back elbow, which is your right elbow, is going to elbow your hand. Just like this. So you want it to line up with your arm. Ethan, can you just turn your elbow sideways for me? So you want to kind of hug yourself, but leave the elbows out. There you go. You don't want to accidentally be punching yourself in the face. You want to have it so you can hug your chest. There you go. All right, that's how you guys do the elbows. Yes, ma'am? Nice, Yvonne. Yvonne or Ivan, I'm sorry. Let me reset. Yes, ma'am? Prepare for your hook. And begin. Switch your feet, Ethan. So I want you to side kick with your left leg. So that's your right leg. There you go. Side kick with your left leg. So your back elbow. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. Now you're going to pull your feet up together and teacup. So you're going to pull up towards your front leg. You're going to teacup and you're going to look behind you. So just listen to my words. You don't need to see this because you guys just did this. So look behind you, set behind you, side kick with your right leg, land in a front stance, and elbow with your new backhand. So you should be elbowing with your left arm. Your left arm should be the one doing the elbow, and it should be away from the camera. Because you just side kicked away from the camera, you're going to land away from the camera as well. There you go. And that's as far as we're going today. Yes, ma'am? What do you reset? Prepare for yoga. And begin. Matthew, freeze. When you do that turn from your one corner, I want you to turn it so your belly button is towards the front instead of going all the way around. I want you to keep it all towards the front right now. I hope that helps your turn. Other way. So you got your front punch, back punch. Land, there you go. That's the way you turn. Yes. Now we just got to get those front punch, back punches in there as well. That's your back elbow, so that's the leg that's in back, Ethan. And the one that's the leg, no, you had it right. So the leg that's in back slides to your front. You turn your belly button that way. There you go. and repeat. You can do it, Ethan. Miss Aria, great fun stance. Grant, since I can't see it, just make sure your left arm is the one doing the elbowing. Your right hand is the one on the elbow. Okay. It looks opposite to me, so I just want to make sure. Cool. All right. I can't see where you are, Matthew. Are you on the first elbow or are you just before? Did you do the side kick and then you do the elbow? Okay, now do the elbow on the side kick elbow on the other side. You got to hold that strong elbow so I know you're done. It has to be away from the camera. Everybody reset, yes, ma'am? We'll work on that elbow. It'll become a lot easier when I get to see you. All right, guys, prepare for your gook, yes, ma'am? Oh, everybody come to attention. Put your hands on your back. If you would like to do, let's see, we have bunny yogook or zombie yogook. Bunny yogook is number 1. Zombie yogook is number 2. Give me a finger. Give me a number. I see a bunch of number 2s, so zombie yogook it is. All right, zombie yogook it is, guys. So everybody prepare for zombie yogook. And begin. You don't have to follow me. You guys know yogook, so just act dead while you do it. Matthew, turn the other way. I'm going to try to catch you every time so we don't build a bad habit. There you go. I love the tongue, the dead tongue, Matthew. You know, Grant's got the dead. So does Ethan. There you go, Ruben. Ethan, switch your feet. Ethan, switch your feet. There you go. Belly button the other way. We have some people so dead that they're really slow. Hold that last move wherever you guys are at. Showing that discipline to hold that move. Whether it's a dead elbow or not, you got to hold that last move. And everybody reset, yes, ma'am. Go ahead and take a knee, yes, ma'am. If you can unmute your camera, this is your time to get close to your camera and get ready to unmute. Because I'm going to ask some questions. We're talking about good attitudes this week. So what does it mean to have a good attitude? Somebody raise your hand. Ethan.
It means to be nice to other people.
It means to be nice to other people. That's part of having a good attitude. Everybody give them one clap. All right. Why is it important to have a good attitude? Ruben.
It's important to have a good attitude because if you have a good attitude, people will treat you how you treated them.
You know, people will treat you how you treat them. If you have a good attitude, you'll more than likely treat somebody nicely, right? And then they'll treat you nicely as well. Give them one clap. And the last one, Miss Aria, give me an example of having a good attitude.
So it's like if
If you were playing with someone you wouldn't play with them too tough. Because I would rather play with them gently.
All right, yeah. So sometimes some people don't like playing rough. Some people don't like playing with people who are always sad either, and that can be considered rough sometimes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this week we're talking about having an attitude of gratitude, guys. And once there were two kids. Kid number one always thought about things that made him sad. Kid number two always thought about things that made him smile. Which one do you think was the happier kid? Kid number one or kid number two? I see a bunch of number twos. Yes, kid number two was always happier. Which one would you like to have as a friend? Kid number two. Yes, I would definitely like to have kid number two as a friend because he's probably happier. You know, poor is the person who spends a lot of time thinking, oh man, this wasn't right. This wasn't fair. I don't have this. But wealthy is the person who has an attitude of gratitude. Having an attitude of gratitude means that you think about whatever is lovely, admirable, excellent, or praiseworthy, or things that you're grateful or thankful to have in your life. So everybody tell me, raise your hand quickly, tell me something that you are grateful for. Raise your hand to tell me something you're grateful for. Ethan, what's something you're grateful for?
My family.
Your family, fantastic. Matthew.
You're grateful for.
My Sammy. My
Your
dog.
family as well? Oh, you're your dog. All right. Give him one clap.
That's a
Miss
good one.
Aria, what are you thankful for? Miss Aria, what are you thankful for?
Myself.
Yourself. Yes, it's important to be thankful for yourself too. Give her one clap. And Ruben.
Water and food.
Water and food. Yes, things that sustain us. All right. Give him one clap. Grant, can you not unmute yourself? You can? Get close to the camera. Tell me something you're grateful for.
Likely everyone else, family.
Like everyone else's family. All right, give them one clap. All right, your guys' challenge for the next 2 weeks is when you wake up in the morning to write down a list of 5 things that you are grateful for. So whenever you wake up in the morning, you just write a list of 5 things you're grateful for. And when we are able to come back into the Friday school, hopefully next week, you can turn in that list and earn a bonus stripe. So there should be 35 things on that list because that's 1 week. 5 things a day. Yes, ma'am? It's not a lot. Ethan's giving me like, ooh, 5 things. Food, water, my dog, Alice, which is one of my cats, Donnie, which is, oh, look, now I'm at 5, which is another one of my cats. I can be grateful for my sister. And there's so many things you guys can be grateful for in life. Yes, ma'am? I mean, I'm grateful for the nice weather we're having. I'm grateful for technology that allows me to see you guys online, even though we can't be in person. Because, guys, I miss your smiling faces, but at least I get to see them online. Everybody go ahead and stand up. Yes, ma'am? Prepare for your gook. Oh, come to attention. Nice and strong. Ready? Prepare for your gook. And begin. Another one to the back side, Matthew. Away from the camera too. So you do one towards the camera and one away from the camera. So you got the towards the camera. There you go. Now do it away from the camera. Side kick and elbow. There you go. All right. And everybody reset, yes, ma'am? All right, everybody say hip strength. I challenge all of you guys to start trying to build your hip strength because, I mean, for one, having high kicks isn't just about having the flexibility to have high kicks, it's also about having the hip strength to do that. So one way to build hip strength is with your slow kicks that you guys work on. You put your hand on the wall, you extend your side kicks out there. Make sure you have the right form, you have your pivot, you have your hands up, it's extended at least waist level, and then you start drawing your ABCs. But you can't let your leg drop below your waist. Yes, ma'am? That's another challenge that I give you guys. But overall, please make sure you guys continue to practice Yoguk and Kama 2. We're going to work on Kama 2 later this week. Everybody put your hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am? Make sure you guys continue working on your flips because this week we are going over the portion that has the flip, and I'm not going to reteach the flip when it's time to do the flip. Yes, ma'am? So real quick reminder before we move, I just want, so you guys are make sure you practice it between your fingers, flip them over, grab, grab. That's how we do the flip. Make sure you're able to do them with both hands because we're going to flip with both hands. Don't do it right now because we're not working on commas right now. Just make sure you do that on your own time. Yes, ma'am? Hands behind your back. Working on your memorizing of the definition of visualization, working on the success skill worksheet, and make sure you guys are working on your visualization posters so that they're ready like Matthew's to hang up at the karate school. Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Go ahead and come to attention. And loud and proud position. Ma'am, Mile High Karate is the best, ma'am. Awesome. All right, Master Club, you guys are dismissed. Leadership, you need your training blades and a coach. Bye, Miss Aria. Bye, Ruben. Bye, Ivan.
Hi, I just wanted to say that next time on Thursday, he's not going to be able to attend the class because he has a doctor's appointment.
Okay, thank you for letting us know. Will you guys be able to be there on Wednesday?
Wednesday,
at 4 o'clock?
That's tomorrow, actually, right?
Yes, tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Let me ask my wife.
Okay, I was just curious. I just want to make sure you guys know when you guys do come to classes, Tuesdays and Thursdays are for Little Ninjas, they're at 3:30, and Mondays and Wednesdays are at 4.
For next time.
Okay. I hope you had fun. It was a different experience to be in a level 2 class.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I at least saw him trying. I saw him doing that elbow, so that was cool.
Please.
All right, thank you. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, guys, have fun with Miss Houston.
Hi, guys. All right. So we're going to start with the review. You and your coach will both need to do this. If you guys could stand up and just start making that X motion that we did last week. Just to get used to it again. Draw an X's across your body. If you don't have a knife in your hand and you're just swinging your arm, just like you would. Ten more seconds. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of review. So with your coach, we're going to start off with the same thing we did last week. She's going to strike, or your coach is going to strike with that first part of the X. You're going to step in and block it. and then you're going to push it down, and then you're going to reset, and then she'll do it again, and you'll step in and block it, and then step away. Do that 10 times. Go. Dragon place when you're done with the 10. Ten seconds. And time. All right, now we're going to go in from the other direction. So coaches aren't going to switch their hands. It stays in your right hand the whole entire time if that's the hand that you have it in. But she's going to finish the X now, so she's going to come from the other side. And I'm going to step in with my opposite hand, push it down and out of the way. 10 times. Go. Nice, Ethan. All right, Ethan, can you do like 5 more, but this time add your feet into it? So when I go and she comes at me, I take a step forward when I block it and then a step backwards when I push it down. Yes, that was good. Ten seconds to finish. And time. All right, so we're gonna add just one extra move onto it now. So as she goes to do the first strike, I'm gonna step in and block it. I'm gonna push it out of the way, and then I'm gonna take my other hand and I'm gonna make an X. So it should, if we move closer, look like this. Both of the outside of my hands are covering her arm. Thumbs up if it makes sense. All right, try it out. Go. Just from the one side.
Can you do it one more time, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So I stop it, I push it out of the way just like we have been doing, and then this hand will come in and make an X. And the important part is that you don't lose your footwork during this section. So you still have to step in to block it and then step away when you push it down. So Ethan, when you go to push it down, step backwards. So you got this part. Now you just need to do that part. And time. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. She's gonna come in with the last part of the X. I'm gonna step in, push it out of the way, and I'm gonna do that X again. And my hands are still gonna be on, or the back of my hands are gonna be the one that's on a wrist. Go. Brandon, are you level 1? So your class is going to be at 6. All right. Make sure the back of your hands are the one that's on the arm. And time. All right, now we're gonna do sort of like a game. You're gonna start off super slow. She's gonna pick whatever direction she wants to come from. She's not gonna tell me or anything. So she'll just start slow motion and go, and I'll have to react to it, push it out of the way, and make my X. And then she can tell that I got it done, so maybe she'll speed up a little bit, and she'll go in a little bit faster. And then maybe she'll go from a different side because she can change directions, and then I'll have to react to it. Make sense? The key is to start off slow and work your way up to being faster. Go. 10 seconds. And time. Face your coach. Say thank you, coach. And come to attention. Bow courtesy. And you guys are dismissed.